red sauce.
Hi guys, it's Tari, and we're here today in a new video to talk about new theories inherent in PUZZLEVISION. We begin with the latest video released by PUZZLEVISION, Once Upon an SMG4. After a brief introduction into this new fairy tale world, we find the antagonist character played by SMG4 and the princess character played by SMG3, who can talk to animals. SMG3 asks the television, namely Mr. Puzzles, if she is the most beautiful in the kingdom.
TV on the wall, am I the fairest of them all?
Nuh-uh.
You mean nuh-uh?
The latter replies that she is Princess SMG3, so the antagonist decides to trick the princess by inviting her to a ball in Bob's castle. The animals help their friend to get her a suitable dress for this event, but the result is pure disaster. Magically, Mr. Puzzles appears as a wish fairy, about whom we will also discuss his powers later, gives the princess a better dress and so she is able to go to the ball. SMG4 instructs Luigi to give the most beautiful woman in the realm an apple to make her beauty disappear completely so that she can take her place. Sorry for this brief interruption, but I ask you to subscribe to my channel and like this video so that you won't miss any new theory. Let's resume with the video. SMG3 decides to dance with him. They are both happy, but Louis is ready for his move, but suddenly the princess decides to change the music.
Liven this party up, lads!
She invites the prince to dance, however he throws the apple up, swallows it and turns into Miss Luigi. SMG4 orders him to kidnap the princess and locks her in a tower from which it is impossible to descend. The princess calls for help from her animal friends, but they have abandoned her because of her insults and whining. However, Mario, who has gone for help, namely Boopkins, comes to the rescue.
You were gone for 12 hours and you brought back a fish?
SMG4 arrives riding a dragon, and SMG3 challenges the antagonist to a beauty contest. The first race is to attract heroes and is won by SMG4, but he loses the next race.
Wow, nice! You got the poisonous frog!
The last challenge is to run away from Shrek. Cleverly, SMG3 describes her rival in a positive way, managing to save herself. After the judges vote, the princess wins. As a prize she receives any wish. The air becomes darker and more serious, and the winner expresses her wish to escape from that place.
I wish we could all escape from here.
Mr. Puzzles appears out of nowhere apologizing to the viewers, blaming it on a programming error, so everything goes back to normal and SMG3 receives her real prize, which is money. We will now analyze the most important parts of this video. At the beginning, Mr. Puzzles, when he comes to help the princess to give her a dress, he manages to mutate SMG3. So what I theorized in my old video, if you haven't seen it, take a look, is correct. That is, that the SMG4 crew is in a kind of simulation completely made by Mr. Puzzles, just as he did with One Shot Ren. At the end of the episode, however, as SMG3 comes to consciousness wishing to escape from that simulation, Mr. Puzzles apologizes by blaming it on a programming error, stating that they must not have any and that they must be corrected. So this is completely a simulation and maybe it will end just like in the old movie, Western Spaghetti. That is, thanks to Tari's help everyone will be able to escape from this imaginary world. We must emphasize one thing though, will the presence of Clench, Tari's talking hand, bring a change to the story? Is she connected with Mr. Puzzles? Is she Mr. Puzzles? These questions we cannot yet answer precisely, we just have to hope that the Scooby Mario episode will give us new answers and theories. This new episode of PUZZLEVISION, thanks to a post by SMG4, it's similar to the show, Scooby-Doo, also thanks to the color of the characters and Mario turned into a dog. The new episode of SMG4 begins with a theme song very similar to that of Scooby-Doo. The 5 characters go to Mr. Puzzle's pizzeria because he has arranged a pizza cake, but the food is missing. SMG4 refers to the old episode, Mario's Mysteries, but the episode is rewound and we will talk more about that later. Mr. Puzzles appears announcing that the party is cancelled because Chef Bob has disappeared. Scooby Mario, however, finds Bob's shoes in the kitchen and they decide to split up to look for evidence. Luigi, with Scooby Mario, finds animatronics that look similar to Super Mario characters, and one that is the same, but scarier, to Luigi is activated. Mario gets some food, but Luigi is more concerned about Bob. Tari, Meggy and SMG4 look for Bob in a room but Tari can no longer see anything. Meggy finds an animatronic that activates, offers him flowers, but it goes off.
Oh my, miss, I am terribly sorry. Please, accept these flowers so that I may atone for my terrible behavior. I shall not take up any more of your precious time.
SMG4 tries to make friends with the rats, but scares them away. Tari finds a tape that she puts in a video recorder and it looks like an advertisement for the pizza parlor. The three friends, however, are being watched by an animatronic, Luigi's, which reaches Scooby and his friend to scare them away, and the two companions must manage to lose him. Scooby and Luigi manage to escape thanks to a strange dance.
Why are we still here?
And we find a typical scene in the style of Scooby-Doo. Luigi and Scooby Mario lock themselves in a room full of monitors, where each of them represents a piece of the videos made by PUZZLEVISION. The most interesting, however, is the last screen where we find Mr. Puzzles, who has hung the whole SMG4 crew around a wheel, and only Luigi seems conscious in that scene. The two companions then have discovered the truth, but Mr. Puzzles rewinds the scene, blocking the room. The two friends hide and are joined by the rest of the group, create a plan and refer to Scooby-Doo again, changing the Scooby snacks to spaghetti snacks. Scooby, Mario and Luigi have to distract the animatronic. They are cornered, but SMG4 and Meggy manage to capture the robot by turning it into a sandwich. However, the robot Luigi admits that he did not kidnap Bob, so he tries to pull his head off to see if it was a mask, but it is not. In fact, all five are put in jail, where they also find Bob, who 1 year ago and so now works there as a chef. Now, however, let's talk about the changes that have occurred on the PUZZLEVISION website and also in the SMG4 channel posts. On the site we can clearly see the release of the third episode, but also a change in the character of Mr. Puzzles, where he seems stressed, most likely about his video scores, although it is honestly quite high. Since the release of the first episode, SMG4 has started uploading posts regarding PUZZLEVISION, asking people to leave a obligatory good review. In fact, last week, we find a post similar to the latter, with the character of Mr. Puzzles holding a newspaper from MK News Media with an article on the front page reading, "Flop for Mario's Mysteries." In fact, SMG4 again writes about leaving a review, a very high one, on their site. We then find another post, again with the Mr. Puzzles character and this strange newspaper, but with a new article, once upon an SMG4 only rated 3.8 stars. SMG4 then writes saying that there was a glitch in the site and that the ratings were definitely higher than expected. So it means that Mr. Puzzles is obsessed that his creations have to be huge hits, without mistakes, and have to be loved by everyone, so he is looking for fame that he doesn't have though. I think the last episode of PUZZLEVISION, or at the end of those 5 videos, there will be a new movie or a new war of fat Italians. Nothing is known yet, unfortunately. What do you think might happen in the next episodes? What could Mr. Puzzles be hiding? Write me your theories in the comments, I will read them all. Bye guys. See you next time.